In this video, the auditor is following an audit trail to audit the control of non-conforming product and rework and having a discussion with an operator. Watch the video to determine if the auditor uses effective auditing techniques.
Right, Joe, so you've just seen the inspection of these parts here. So what happens if anything is out of tolerance? What do you do?
What we have actually, this is a real problem that we have at the moment, that we have a problem with this, and this bit is a bought out part, this top part here. And we've noticed when we've done our jig checks that this diameter is wrong. So what we do is we have an escalation process.
Okay. And what does that involve?
That's actually defined for us here. So we call this our manufacturing escalation process. So the first thing is I've identified I have a problem. Then I call my team leader and inform them about what the problem is.
Okay. And then I guess they would take it from there?
Well, yeah. So the next one is if the team leader can't solve the problem, and on this he can't solve the problem because this is a bought out product, he would then inform logistics. But at the moment these products are not usable.
Okay.
Are you able, I know that, yeah.
Are you able to do any rework at all?
Yeah. Sometimes we get a product like this one, for example, that we don't get that bend radius right first time.
Okay.
So when we try and fit it into the relevant jig, it won't fit. So we have a machine that we can bend it back a little bit.
Okay.
I guess you could call that rework, where it's not right first time.
Okay. And do you have any instructions that you use for that?
Not that I'm aware of. We're all trained, if it doesn't fit on the jig, bend it a bit and try and get it to fit.
Okay.
But I haven't ever seen any rework instructions.
Okay. And do you have to identify them in any special way if they've been reworked?
Not really, no. These are actually, this box here, they're waiting to go back on the machine.
Okay.
I know that, but we haven't really got any identification, on it. I suppose we should be, really. These ones are waiting for the discussion about this. Again, yeah, I haven't identified those.
No identification.
I'm not sure if I should, but I know they're no good.
Right, okay. Yeah, I think we should have some identification on there, Joe. But we'll follow that up.
Yeah, I guess that we can easily put a label on that.
Yeah. That would be good. Okay, we will follow up on that a little later.
Let's summarise. In IATF 16949-2016, additional requirements have been added related to the control of non-conforming product, but also the management of rework. In this video, the auditor is following an audit trail and starts to question an operator related to how do they deal with issues, and then how do they control any rework. The operator appeared to be familiar with the organisation's defined escalation process, which was explained using a documented instruction available within the work area. The discussion then led to the management of rework. The operator confirmed that rework does take place within the organisation. For example, where the product has an issue with profile and it does not fit within the measurement jig. The operator stated that this is an additional operation that can be undertaken to bring the product back to the original specification. The operator stated that he was not aware of any rework instructions, and there seemed to be no effective process to clearly identify product status. The auditor in this situation should look at the control plan to establish the link between the escalation process that the operator explained and what is defined in the control plan reaction plan. The control plan should also be reviewed to see if there is any description about the control of rework, and that might lead to the audit trail to see how the risk of undertaking any rework, for example by using the process FMEA, had been undertaken. Let's summarise then the key learning points. In IATF 16949 9.1.1.1, which relates to monitoring and measurement of manufacturing processes, it is stated, reaction plans and escalation plans when acceptance criteria are not met. For rework, very specific requirements are defined in IATF 16949 8.7.1.4, control of rework product. This requires rework instructions and traceability requirements are maintained. And finally, in 8.7.1.3, control of suspect product, this requires that any suspect product is treated as non-conforming product. So this includes making sure that the product is clearly identified as to its status. In any audit on the shop floor, the auditor should make reference to the process FMEA and the control plan. Given the information collected by the auditor in this video, this could give the basis for a non-conformity. Depending on other information that is collected related to this could indeed be a major non-conformity based upon the potential risk of shipping non-conforming product.